Might help if I turn my mic on. Let's try that. So anyway, as I was saying, this is Soul Calibur 6. So, haven't been able to stream any of my other Soul Calibur titles, but I started with 2. I didn't start with the original. 2, 3, 4 definitely played. 5 I skipped, and now we're on 6. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to go through everybody's story mode. Every single character. And I was trying to see if there was an intro sequence to this, but it seems like this is the only thing. So I was kind of hoping there'd be like a starting animation, something. But this is fine. As far as I know, this is a precursor to all the other Soul Caliburs. So like this is the story before all the story. Which is fine. But we're going to go through everybody's story mode. I also have on my Twitch channel the option to guess my main. I was going to think of a potential prize, and I'll leave this open for YouTube as well. So if you comment with a guess, and again, I'm only going to do one guess per person. The exception to the rule is after your first guess, if you donate for a guess, I will count it. But I'll be keeping track of names. And I'll think of something as a prize. I'm not sure what yet. But maybe that's something in the works. Maybe a shout out. Anyway, it's not going to be anything too massive. It'll be like within a certain dollar amount. I'm not going to specify, but it's not going to be like huge number or something like that. So, we'll figure that out. But for right now, guess my main. You get one guess. Some of you may already be clued in if you've either seen me play or you've seen characters that I like. But I'm looking for a specific name. It won't be an OC character, although I do have the options to create an OC character, which will be of varying styles. But I'm going to try and throw everybody off the trail, and my plan is once we get to the last characters, that will be when I do show off my main or who I believe to be my main. And it may change because there are some new characters in this game. So let's start it off. I wonder if it'll pull my beta data. Yeah, pull that beta data. Checking network data. Anyway, I'm super excited because there's a lot of new stuff going on. Ooh, look at that license agreement. Isn't that exciting? There we go. Sure, I agree. Oh, God. Thanks, Bandai. Now, I am worried that Bandai Namco is going to do that thing that Bandai Namco does, and it's going to block out something, but we'll see. Because the last time I tried to do one of these games, it fucking blocked out the cool stuff. All right, let's watch this.
History and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two. Possessed by the evil weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign of terror, slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy one of the swords.
The smaller one.
Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sofitia away. However, one of Soul Edge's two blades still remained. Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell.
Uh-oh. Sieg, no! Boy Nightmare.
A pillar of light pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed.
I love this narrator. He's great.
No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world. Our story takes place in the 16th century.
The beginning of it all. A tale of souls and swords begins now. Main menu where you can choose between different game modes and enjoy different content Soul Calibur 6 has to offer. Libra Soul is a mission mode in which an exciting story unfolds around a character of your creation. Along with some missions that will allow you to play through the battle tutorials, it is also highly recommended that you play through this mode. Okay. Customize your controls to match your playstyle, which is always a great thing. I don't know where I want to start, because story is basically like arcade mode, where I can pick the person I want to be. Let's see if the museum's got anything. Combat lessons, universal tactics. So for each character, you've got your own little combat session, which is nice. I might do that in the off time unless somebody really wants to see that. Oh, it's got all the old games. That's nice. Armored, unarmored. Yeah, there's only so much they could do with Taki. Taki's not really wearing much to begin with. But that's cool. All right. God. The problem is I don't know how long Libra of Soul is. So, you know what? This will extend our time. So here's my plan. We're going to do mission. We'll go through it. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to go through it once. And then, yeah, we'll do it that way. And then we'll do the arcade mode for everybody else.
Light from the evil seed pierced the sky, its glow reaching as far as India. And here we find another person whose fate was entwined with the two swords.
Are you saying I'm from India? Is that the deal?
Consumed by the evil seed, yet still with presence of
Zossalamel?
a link between chaos and this world. You are quite the interesting one. Still, you will eventually succumb to the chaos, unless you engrave a clear image of yourself onto your soul.
Okay. Create a character by selecting race, body type, weapons, and more. Will result in other settings be reset. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Oh. Live deep in the mountains of Europe since the dawn of time. Said to be descendants of those cursed by the gods. They are part beast, acute senses. Okay. Astral Chaos. Revenant would be cool. A Colossus, an Automaton, a Mummy. Hidden Village Clan. I can create my own OC. Let's go with Lost Soul for now. Female. Want her to be tall. A little bit lighter, I think. Yeah. So this is on the very, very thin end. Can we get like super definition? I want her to be strong for the race. Or for the character. It's a little two-toned. Okay, we'll keep it mid. Yeah, that's fine. Do I get a preview? No, I have to select one and go with it, huh? This is going to be like the first 15 minutes, totally. Don't want the pigtails. That's just straight up pigtails. Let's see a ponytail. Doesn't really work. Yeah, that works. Was it that quick of a change, really? There we go.
Okay, will you fight me? Will you fight me?
So, you wanna fight?
Let's get this fight started.
So, you wanna fight?
You look nice and tough.
Are you ready?
Care to dance with me?
Let's get this over with.
Wanna have some fun?
Won't let me pass, huh?
You wish to fight me?
Okay, will you fight?
So, you wanna fight?
Let's get this fight.
So, you wanna fight?
You look nice and tough. You look nice and... You look nice...
Nothing there. Ooh. Little toned. What is with that saturation? Holy shit. What did I change? Nothing? I don't even know. Like, blonde's okay. Because everything else looks just weird. We gotta go on the lighter end. There we go. That's fine. No mustache. I can't believe it. And we can have some facial features. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's just leave that the same. No horns. Wing color. Light tinge of blue. Oh, I can do individual wing sets. Oh my god. That's amazing. Yeah, that's fine. No tails. Oh, let's see. Beginner? Oh, man. All right. Ariana, huh? What do I want your name to be? Gotta think. If I had chat here, they could give me some ideas. But no one there. I got it. Let's go with that. Lilith.
If you can keep a hold of who you are, you will be able to stave off the chaos.
Haven't I heard this already?
Now arise. Take up your weapon and fight. Your life depends on it.
I do like the wings. I'm definitely gonna make a Revenant and a couple of Beast Girls too. Like, I want to make my own Bowsette. Let's go. OG character, let's go. That portrait isn't great. Cannot use this feature yet. Alright, convergence. Let's see. Cervantes. I wonder if they're actually going to use voice lines for my character. That would be interesting. When I woke, my head was pounding. Maybe it was the nightmare I'd had, but I could barely catch my breath or stop shaking. You're finally awake. It seems you had quite the nightmare. Mystery man, that we already know who it is. A man in a hood stood at my side. His appearance suggested someone quiet but strong-willed. Ah, there we go. My name is Zasalamel. I know what's happened to you. You were greatly affected by the evil seed. You escaped becoming a malfested... What? Oh, you escaped becoming a malfested, but I'm afraid you may not escape death. Yeah, I already know what the evil seed and the malfested are, so let's just ask about my nightmare. Your body does not appear to have been altered by the evil seed. However, it seems to have affected your soul, linking it to what is called the astral chaos. Astral chaos is a curious realm where great powers collide. In time, it will consume your soul, resulting in your death. Your nightmare and headache are a sign of what is to come. Oh, I guess I can just ask them all. Fine, let's go. If you don't know what these things are, it's fine. Let's go through them. So it's the great evil that burst forth from Western Europe as a torrent of light and rained down upon the world. The malfested. They are beings whose bodies and minds have been twisted by evil. Symptoms vary, but some are known to become monsters. Many malfested lose their sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Lucky for you, fate puts you on a different path. If you wish to continue living, come with me. I will teach you how to extend your life. Combat training. Prologue, 1584. Dojo of Drona, martial arts master. Here you play the battle tutorial of Souls Calibur 6. You may want to play the battle tutorial using Drona's dojo. Do I get to move? I guess I don't. If what Zasalamel told me is true, there's a way to extend my life. I had to try it. I pursued him through the forest, but what lay ahead was a fate I could never have conceived. There's a whole lot of stuff. The air was stifling, and each step forward required an immense amount of effort. Zasalamel, however, seemed to proceed unfazed. Eventually, my eyes were greeted by something beyond my own imagination. That is an astral fissure, a rip in space and time, it caused by a great power that flows to the earth, and the evil dispersed by the evil seed. To continue living, you will need to obtain the power of the astral fissure. Naturally, it is easier said than done. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turn them into malfested. However, when someone with great power approaches, flash of light will bring with it a visitor. Don't just sit there surprised. It looks like you've got a fight on your hands. Who could this be? It's probably just random create a character standard assassin type, which is pretty standard for Soul Calibur, to be honest. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
Battle 1. Fight!
I only have a little bit of practice with this game. Just a small amount. Nothing major. Then again, I don't know if this guy is supposed to be hard at all, because it doesn't seem like he did much of anything. And I put some heavy pressure on him. It didn't ask me for a difficulty setting either, which I'm kind of worried about, because if I do too well, it'll probably be at the higher level. The attacker burst into particles of light and soon faded. Those freakish warriors, berserkers, appear when a strong approach an astral fissure, perhaps in response to their power. Berserkers come from the memories of warriors who sought strength. To defeat them, you must simply be stronger. There's no other way. However, you can obtain phenomenal power from the fissure, which will enable you to keep on living and provide resistance to Astral Chaos's attempts to devour your soul. If you can withstand the Astral Chaos, you will no longer have to fear for your life. Now claim your power from the Astral Fissure. So basically, we're doing Highlander shit. I have the power. Oh. Encouraged by Zazelmel, I thrust my arms into the Astral Fissure. A surge of light burst forth, flowing through my arms and into my body. My heart pounded as my body began burning feverishly. I got clothes! Oh. As long as the scattered evil and the Earth's power remain, astral fissures will continue to appear. I hear there's another astral fissure on the outskirts of the village to the southeast. This is all I can tell you. Before you go, take this. Zaselmel revealed a set of scales, on top of which fluttered one blue flame and one red flame. These are spirit scales, otherwise known as the Libra of Soul. Take them. Your body is overflowing with energy from astral chaos. It is a power of chaos and of order. The state of your soul will determine which power you draw from. These scales will reveal to you which way your soul is leaning. It should help you to maintain control. Now you must embark on a journey to save your life. So long. Thanks, man, for giving me the shit.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh, damn. I got 2 levels? 3 levels? Alright. Achievement. The stirrings of a soul. The journey begins. Let's go to the dojo real quick. Local dojo is Drona, who is repeated and adept in all martial arts. All martial arts. Not just one. All of them. This tutorial-based comments in the battle system. Note explanation refer to game's default controls. Sure. Praise model of a warrior. Made my way across treacherous mountain paths and traversed crumbling ledges before finally reaching my destination. A dojo surrounded by burbling mountain streams. To one side of the dojo, a diverse group of young warriors were enthusiastically practicing with weapons, having come from far and wide. I've heard many of them came from royal or noble bloodlines, unlike their master's humble roots. Hail, traveler. What business do you have so deep in the mountains? I told him my name, and that I'd come here to learn. Well, Lilith, I never refuse anyone with a desire to learn. However, I live in seclusion because I have to earn the ire of the local king. If you stay, you too may find yourself with a powerful enemy. Are you sure about this? I nodded, and he continued. Very well. I will train you, but before we begin, let's see your skills. I wonder if he's going to set my difficulty. I wonder if this is the guy I should have practiced with first. Also, we're going to check my mic. Am I getting any audio out? There we go. Perform an 8-way run for 3 seconds. Hold the direction to run in that direction. Press and hold. This is called 8-way run. Additionally, you can press lightly in a direction to perform a quick step in that direction. Attacking. How do I attack? Press X to hinder your opponent's movement with a horizontal attack. Press Y to perform a damaging vertical attack. Press B to unleash a quick attack. Perfect for close range combat. Rapidly press buttons to perform combos. Attack unique for each character. You can perform a basic combo attack by by pressing X or Y themselves while pressing forward. Okay. Guarding. I wonder which button that is. Guarding is protect from attacks aimed at your upper body. While standing. I can also do low. Oh, okay. So low guard doesn't block mid attacks. Okay, that's a new one. Whack him in the face with it. Crouching guard. That was just me being a little sneaky. Low attacks are used to aim at your opponent's legs. We form and attack button together. Press and hold RP to perform first ledge will allow you to defend yourself while parrying your opponent's attack, following up with your own. Oh. Oh, okay. Normally only occurs successful reverse ledge. I didn't get all the details of that, but that's fine. Critical edge. That glowing yellow gauge at the top of your screen is your soul gauge. Pressing RT while engagement is at 1 or higher will allow you to perform critical edge. Special attack inflicts massive amount of damage to your opponent. Honestly, forgot all about it too. Soul charge. By pressing back and RT with a charge of 1 or higher will allow you to perform a soul charge, which may send your opponent flying or temporarily increase the amount of damage you inflict.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
Interesting. By perform powerful techniques called fierce attacks with soul charges in effect. You can also use list first attacks. Okay.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
Oh! That's cool. That's cool. Mastered basics of fighting techniques. Expression grew clouded. Let me tell you a story. When I first began my training, I had a fellow disciple who was slightly older and always looked down on me. I wanted to prove myself against him, so I learned a powerful technique. And yet, when the time came, I could not defeat him. It turned out I was unable to actually use the technique when the chance came. My folly became evident. Instead of focusing on learning a flashy technique, I should have been working on improving my fundamental skill. So I dedicated myself to practicing the fundamentals. When I was satisfied, I went to challenge him once again, but I was too late. He had lost his life in a war against a neighboring kingdom. This man had a son who claimed vengeance against the one who slew his father only half a year later. Now he's a warrior even more skilled than his father was. Take his letter of introduction. If you ever have the chance, you should pay him a visit. Left the dojo behind. We did everything we needed to do in that first hour. Oh. Wait, did I already do that one? I feel like I already did. Let's go through it again. It's good to see you again. Green warm smile when I rode to his dojo. Attacks to employ in battle. I feel like I just did that though. So maybe it's just technique training? Like techniques for my style? I'm crouching. Release A to press an attack to perform a crouching attack. Okay. Again, that's not really important, but okay. Dual button attacks. While pressing XY or YB to perform a dual button attack, XY performs a strong attack, while YB performs a special action, though the exact effect occurs on character. Eight-way run moves. It's like, yeah, refer to your character's select screen to figure out what the moves are. Special attacks. Break attacks, or LB, are characterized by streaks of lightning and cannot be blocked. With a reversal edge. Unblockable attacks are characterized with flames.
This one, got it. This one, got it. This one, got it. This one, got it. This one, got it.
Does that not count, or what?
This one, got it. This one, got it.
Weird. I thought it was doing that. What was different here? I do like the reach. Those all known attack types teach you effects so you can inflict on an event using your attacks. Okay. I don't really tend to rely on those, though. Sure, we'll just keep going. Like, I might as well just keep going these. Not about attacking wildly. No kidding. In order to claim victory against a skilled foe, you need to know when and where to use that technique. So begin your next lesson. Adapt your fighting style to the... Yeah, it's like basically do whatever you can to get around the guard. If they're going to throw you, throw them back. Cancel the throw. And if I remember correctly, canceling the throw does give you a lot of options, because you've got a lot of time to just counter that. Unless they change that. Countering. Taking performance between certain energy, you'll activate a counter. Activate attack counter. And strings of lightning through your opponent, causing them to stagger. Oh, become stunned. Alright, thanks. Crushing an opponent's guard.
This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt.
So basically, just attack them while they're guarding and it'll eventually break. Lethal hits. Landing attacks under certain conditions. For example, when countering a reversal edge.
This one's gonna hurt. This one. This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. Face death.
I don't know what you're wanting here.
This one's gonna hurt. Die. Die. This one's gonna hurt. 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 This one. This one's gonna hurt.
I guess that's what it wanted. I still don't really understand that. I guess it's just a crushing guard. Grow more skill, but as you continue to advance, no doubt eventually find yourself against seemingly unsurmountable wall. When I was young, traveled the world with this itinerant warrior. One day in a distant north of the Ming Empire, a place called Sichuan. I guess it's Sichuan. The southeast of Ming Empire, but he simply looked at me puzzled. Correcting him, and he's like, oh no, never mind. It is? Really? Well, whatever it may be, I was there. Let me tell you, there was a tribe of fierce warriors. During my time with them, I met Hong Yu. Hong Yu, strong, beautiful young woman. Her slender limbs wielded a blade with great finesse, and her strikes were quick as lightning. She could fend off any attack, nimbly moving as a young willow tree in the breeze. I immediately fell in love with her. However, she told me she could never love me unless I could best her in combat. In a contest of strength, I beat her easily, but her defense was impenetrable. My attacks were blocked, parried, or avoided. I couldn't even touch her. That was because I had not yet learned how to pierce a talented foe's defense. I've learned a thing or two since then. Such as effectiveness of flows against opponents who rarely let their guard down, and their special techniques to break through any guard. Back then, she defeated me, and she had no interest in the weak. I left, trained as hard as I could, and eventually returned to face her again. Unfortunately, she had wed another. Ever past Suchan, you should do well to see your skills for yourself. I'm sure the experience will come in handy. Take experience to heart. This is fine. Oh shit. Alright. We'll just keep going, because why not? Like, we'll ignore it every other time, but now we're just gonna go through it. Don't oversell the skills you've learned here, got it? Yes, Master, thank you so much for everything. I promise that one day I'll come back to visit. His parting words, Drona's student bowed and began charging down the mountain path away from the dojo. Sorry to keep you waiting back for more training, are you? Well, come on in. Asked about the man who just left. Drona told me a student who had come from the desert in the northern reaches of Ming Empire. On the way home from a romantic defeat of the hands of Hong Yu, a man saved my life in the desert. The student you saw came here on that man's recommendation. Desert. To reach India from Suchan, you have to head southwest. The desert was in the complete opposite direction. What's with the perplexed look? Oh, I get it. Training first, talking later. Well, today I'm going to teach you about guarding and evading. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with learning the basics. I still learned something here because I didn't even know about like some of those things, but that's just from me not playing in forever rather than learning from a dojo. But you know, it's nice to just know. I will probably never use those things. Evading vertical attacks. You can dodge the background, screen, 8-way run.
So weak. So weak. So weak.
Evading high attacks. Forming a crouching guard will allow you to protect yourself against not only low attacks, but legendary high against control. Got it. Attacks in command list are high, medium, low, blah, 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 indicate whether they can be blocked, standing guard, blah, 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 blah. Got it. Evading low attacks. Got it. Grapple breaks. Grapple break. Interesting. So it's any attack button. Grapple break for me. Continue to guard rapidly. Guard against your opponent's middle attacks, but also avoid being thrown. That's a technique worth practicing. Yeah, defense is not my strong point, but that's okay. Very good. Fundamentals of defense, much harder. Okay, the lessons after this will be much harder. Are you gonna let me skirmish? Oh boy. Evading an attack entirely is usually the best option, but in serious battle, you don't always have the luxury. Pressing hard against an opponent's attack, what do? Well, I'll teach you some techniques that'll help you grasp victories from the jaws of defeat. It's going to put me in a highly dangerous situation, isn't it? It's like, you can escape this by... counter. Ukemi. When knocked back in the ground, press direction and A just to hit the ground to form an Ukemi. That's for knocking me on the ground. No, sorry. Ukemi cannot be performed after certain types of attacks hit you up in the air. If you perform a new Ukemi, you can still follow a avoidable attack of your opponent by guarding or rolling to the side. Got it. Wake up actions. Which means I gotta get knocked down again. I'm confused. Immediately guard against your opponent's attacks by pressing A while on the ground. Okay, never mind. It's very confusing as to why that didn't register before, but okay. Control where you fall after being launched in the air by holding in the right direction. Very confused. It's trying to teach me air control, but honestly, it's not really good. It's like, yeah, you can avoid these things. Can I? Guard impacts. You can repel an opponent's attack by guarding, pressing... Nice. Reverse impacts. How are you repelling your opponent? But you're still opening your own guard impact in the state. This is called reverse impact. Have a guard impact used on your attack. Got it. Okay, I get it. So it's just advanced technique. You're not limited to reverse impacts while staggered. You can also use reversal edges. Reverse edges are perfect for countering your opponent's faster attacks. Can help repel your slower attacks. Learning proper techniques following and dealing your opponent's different attacks is key to victory. Okay, yeah, it gives me options. But that's if I'm playing defensively, and I just don't. Like, I can counter a defensive player all day long. I just go for a different attack route. Or guard. The fight drone got nostalgia look on his face. Continue the story from earlier. Took if I noticed I have a habit of accidentally going out somewhere entirely different from where I intended. That's how I ended up wandering 3 days and nights in the Gobi Desert. I was on my last legs and the merchant caravan found me. Took me to Kashgar, a That's where I met one incredible fellow. His name was Click. Weaponsmith, one talented warrior, could fight any weapon, any style under the sun. In battle, he was relentless, giving his opponent very little opportunity to act. He always said he fought to test out weapons he made, but it's hard to believe he thought of fighting so casually. I never met a fiercer warrior. Deflect attacks when I was on the defensive might have been able to put him off balance. Alas, it's all they could do to block his attacks at the time. Before I knew it, I was defeated. Rankages Click. Expert warrior and first-rate weaponsmith. You won't regret meeting him. Kind of like someone I'd like to meet, decided to keep Drona's recommendation in mind. Is there more? Please say no. Oh, fuck. Alright. Advanced reversal edge. Fine. I'm hoping this is like the last one. Up early again. Good. Diligence is hard. Keys developing a skilled hand, a sound body. Your dedication is admirable. Clashes that emerge in the heat of battle, which require you to think on your feet. Teach me more about the reversal edge, please. And again, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I know this is a lot of tutorial, and if you're already familiar with this game, you know I don't really like doing it either, but it's fine. We're just going to do it. Stalemate. Pressing the same button as your opponent during clash, this reversal edge will result in a stalemate. Even if in a stalemate, both you and your opponent will second round of the clash, which will enter a button as you nest. Here's the clash. Use Y in the first round of the clash. Okay. Clash movement. You can also reversal edge. Move to dodge. To avoid Y. Move forward to dodge. Move backward to evade B. Countering reversal edges. Reversal edge can be reversed. There we go. Got it. Okay. 8-way movement. Pretty good. Again, it's still a 2D fighter, but with 3-dimensional movement controls. That's pretty much how this works. Flown from that battle, I can see your training so far has been well spent. Flow, you ask? That's right. Ebbs and flows, just like tides. You need to read that flow 3 moves ahead if you want to win. That's the secret. Speaking of which, remember the merchant go visit? Hiring me as a guard. Together we traveled down the Port of Persia. It was a big city, so I figured I'd find a ship, take me back to India. As luck would have it, I soon boarded a trading ship on its way to India, which promptly was sunk by a raging tempest right as we left the Persian Gulf. For days I floated one piece of driftwood till it washed the shores of Africa. My clothes were tattered and torn, but I still had my weapon. Of course, that was just if I was a pirate fighting off local warrior by the name of Wold. Evenly matched his strength and speed, but Wold was more experienced than I. He could read the flow of battle like a book. I couldn't. Whenever we clashed, I foolishly tried to pull off the same move time and time again. That's why I lost. Managed to clear up the misunderstanding. Wold and I grew close, and eventually we swore an oath of friendship. He invited me to his home in Axum. I met his sister, the woman who would become my wife. Be sure to meet Wold. He's an incredible warrior. If you wouldn't mind, please tell him I'm extremely grateful for everything done for me and that Sifty and I are both healthy and happy. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Okay. All right. I think we did it. I think we're done. Okay. Damn. The Blades of Fate. All right, we're going to continue on with the story. More of those evil things going on. Soul Edge. Opened my eyes to an impossible sight. I was floating in vast space. The ground was nowhere to be seen, and the sky stretched into infinity. Ruined chunks of the masonry floated nearby, a broken pillar from a temple, a half-collapsed house, a fallen tower, structures of every shape and size from every corner of the globe. At the center of it all was an enormous whirlpool of light. I watched as the colossal building was drawn into it, bricks ripping from their mortar and accelerating into the brilliant glow. A piece of rubble made contact and disappeared into utter silence. The light captivated me with its beauty, but at the same time it filled my heart with dread. Little by little, that terrible light was drawing me in. Struggle as I might, I could not break free of this inexorable grasp. Slowly, ever so slowly, the distance between us shrank. Maybe it was destiny for my soul to become entwined with the astral chaos. But I will not submit to destiny and allow myself to be consumed by that bright harbinger of death. I need strength, the strength to defy my fate. The light drew near, and suddenly 2 swords appeared before me. As I reached out to grasp the floating blades, a voice broke the silence. Those who desire strength must make a choice. If you value freedom and wish for power to pursue your own path, choose the golden sword. If you value freedom and wish for the power to pursue your own path, choose the golden sword. If you honor the virtues of harmony and reason, wish for power to bring order to a chaotic world, choose the azure sword. I grasped the azure sword and felt a wave of peace wash over me. My mind tranquil, my senses sharp. I raised the blade high and struck with a swift blow of the swirling light. The scales have tipped toward good. During your journey, you will sometimes feel yourself faced with momentous decisions that can change your fate. These choices affect the game's story and alter the balance of the spirit scales. Mystical artifact that reflects the state of your soul. You may even unlock hidden missions depending on how the scales are tipped. I'm definitely doing an evil character after this, for sure. Partners in crime. I fought my nightmare with every fiber of my being, when out of nowhere came a voice that would lead me back to reality. Conditions and objectives. Reduce your opponent's health below a certain level to win. Ring outs disabled. Fuck. Alright. Uh-oh. Did I break the game? About to say. I can actually change my style. Nice. So I'm not locked in. Hey, you okay? Fuck, is that Maxi? Want to be careful swinging your weapon around like that by yourself. Have you maybe had a few too many reeks? Barely conscious. I couldn't tell if the nightmare had ended. A shadow of what looked like an enemy wavered in front of me. One that seemed robust, strong, and armed. I raided my weapon. My only escape from this nightmare was to fight. Easy there. I'm not looking for a fight. Well, looks like I got no choice. Always Maxi. Always start off with Maxi. I'm going to kill him. And it will be very, very easy for me to do. And actually, approaching guard is not bad. Like, that move, I don't know that there's any really bad things you can do about it unless it's an unblockable. You hit me! You're the first one! Damn you! You're so lucky ring outs are disabled. He would have been dead 10 times over there. Are you back to your senses? Wasn't a nightmare. I'd been fighting for real. When I came to, a friendly yet somewhat heroic-looking man was standing before me. Oh god, no. The name's Maxie. What do you go by? I told Maxie my name. Lilith, nice name. Don't worry. I ain't gonna steal all your possessions or anything. I was thinking about it, though. You know, you've got skills, but as an apology for attacking me out of nowhere, how about you listen to what I gotta say? It's nothing bad, just a job offer. According to Maxie, the residents of nearby village suddenly vanished one day at the same time. A mysterious hole formed nearby from which strange creatures started to emerge. The village head believed it was creatures who had attacked the villagers. They ordered to be found and exterminated. I know how to handle myself, so I agreed to help. But they wanted me to take care of this hole as well as the creatures. Right. When I was thinking I needed some help, I ran into you. Reward's juicier than a rare steak. How's a 50-50 split sound? Mysterious hold sounded like a lot like an astral fissure. When I asked Maxie where it was, he pointed towards the direction I was heading. I decided to accept this offer. Alright then, let's do this, partner. With a sigh, or with a self-assured grin, he extended his hand in a spirit of solidarity. I grasped it firmly. And then I beat him to death with my staff. Getting all this gold. The campsite. Someone who traveled the world, Maxie had a lot of stories to tell on his journey. Or on our journey. All I hear nowadays is crazy talk. To the west from the continent, some lord suddenly went nuts. In another town, there's a massacre that wiped out the entire population, but no one knows who or what caused it. Even we were attacked by a bunch of creeps with red eyes. Maxie was captain of the pirate crew who was venturing around the globe, yet he didn't speak in an aggressive or threatening tone. You know, I forgot to ask, what's giving you the travel bug, Lilith? Wary of saying too much, I mentioned there was something I needed to take care of at the astral fissure created by the evil seed. Never heard of it. Some of my crew might know something, though I'll ask around. Man, I'm beat. Gonna turn in for the day. See you bright and early tomorrow. I still don't like Maxie as a character. He's such a doofus. I keep having the same nightmare about this sword. It's the same one every time. Woke up with a splitting headache, the remnants of the nightmare flickering in my mind. What's up? You were calling out in your sleep. Here, drink up. Thanked Maxie, told him it was nothing. My headache had subsided, but I wasn't going to be getting any more sleep. Horan. Came across a young man who said he would share the same goal as us, and had a proposal. Defeat your enemy. Horan's mooncake? I get cake? Suddenly, I heard a voice behind me. When I turned, it was a young man standing with a smile on his face. He gave us a small nod. Greetings, may I assume you're also heading to this forest on a mission to hunt monsters? Yeah, we are. You too? Yes, my name is Horan, and I heard there were others who accepted the mission, so I thought I would introduce myself. See, I'm Maxie. This is my partner in crime, Lilith. Have a suggestion? How about we join forces? Signed up for this mission. My intent was to only save those in trouble. I have no problem with splitting the reward with you. Sounds like a plan, but I'm going to have to test your skills first. You game? Yes, of course. Let's begin. Fucking Maxie. He's a demon! Oh. Can I kill him? Maxie, will you let me kill him?
Battle 1. Fight!
This one. This one.
Battle 2. Fight!
Hi. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Sit. Yeah. Ta. Ta. Yeah.
There's a way to taunt, and I forget how to do it. Double ring outs, though. You win. I must say, your aggressive style is impressive. Your aggressive style? You're not bad yourself. Before you pick up the staff skills. Fuck off. Ling Shang Su, along my brother. To be honest, I thought it'd fare better against you. Nah, you did good. I feel like I should be asking you to join forces. You're with me, right, Lilith? I'm going to nod. I feel like I should shake my head since I beat his ass so hard, but alright, fine. You're on our team. Welcome aboard. Thank you, sign of a friendship. Deal me in. Come on, Lilith Dilligan. Parts of food, funds, and different effects on the mission. You can carry the victory in battle. For mission, select food. You choose which food to use. Be sure to eat heartily while on missions. The qualifiers. Defeat all opponents. A group of men stand blocking your path. They claim to be part of an organization called the Qualifiers. We're clearly not here to make friends. Fine. Let's use the mooncake. Oh, health recovery every 1.5 seconds. Nice. Stop right there. What are you doing here? Never fight on an empty stomach. Eat some food and Libra Soul. Libra of Soul. We qualifiers watch over the area ahead. Those without permission to proceed will be turned away. Qualifiers? Heard the name from some rumors going around recently, something about saving humanity? Quit babbling and get out of here already. We're only here to hunt monsters. You share the same mission. It benefits all to work together. You think I was born yesterday? You're just trying to get to the astral fissure. That Lord's Oswell's, and I'd be damned to get in his way. Astral fissure? Isn't that the thing you were talking about, Lilith? I knew it. Daniel, these Jessians are trying to disrupt Lord Oswell's plans. We should kill them before he arrives. Enraged, the man readied his weapon. Hold it, Valtro. He would hate for us to fight other people. The man let out a deep sigh, and with his blade pointed at us, continued to talk. We don't want any trouble. Just leave. It's for our sakes if you get me. Or for all our sakes if you get me. Looks like they're not budging. Heh, just means we can skip to the good bit. Quit whispering. I, Vulture, will slay those who stand in the Lord Oswell's way. I want to be a skeleton. Like, I just want to be a skeleton warrior. Skeleton warriors. I feel like doing the dojo, though, unlocks a conversation path.
Lights out. It's over.
Is there not a taunt button? Am I missing something? What? All right.
Prepare to die. As if. Each deal.
You win. Of course I win. I think it's better if we stand down. Vultro, let's go. Damn you to hell. Next time we meet, you won't escape my blade. Going by what they say, it seems Lord Oswald hasn't arrived yet. Let's head over before things start to get messy. There we go.
Your soul surges in your body.
What? I got something. I don't know what it was. You acquired a weapon. Equip weapons you've gathered. New weapons can have benefits such as improved attack power, critical rate, and bonuses. Have level restrictions. Cannot equip the weapon higher level than your character. Equip stronger weapons you need to raise your character's level by completing missions. Some food and weapons will become bonuses that will help you in battle, such as combo damage plus 10% and health plus 10%. Some bonuses require certain conditions to be met to activate them. These conditions are written in blue. On guard impact hits, soul charge is activated, soul charged. Critical edge, versatile edge is launched. Okay. Oh well. Master Fissure, waiting for us. We've reached our destination. Head take care of evil spawn quickly. Condition objective. Vertical attacks do more damage for both you and your opponents. Defeat them all. Power surging from a deep fissure oppressed the entire area, swallowing up even the surrounding sound. That is the hole they were talking about? Give me a break. That ain't just any hole. How troubling. It's certainly beyond our ability to handle. No, it ain't. Hey, partner, is that what you're looking for? I nodded. Maxie shook his head in resignation. Sounds like the rumors about monsters appearing were true. With a burst of light, a warrior appeared from the astral fissure. It let out an earth-shaking roar as it readied its weapon. Great, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I've got to figure out how to do my sky-crushing pole dance, because I don't know it off the top of my head. But I've got to stick my pole into the ground and somehow launch myself at him, so we'll figure it out.
Battle 1. Fight!
Stay down.
Battle 2. Fight!
Prepare to die.
Goodbye. Oh, never mind.
As if. This one.
The fallen warrior burst in a light that soon faded. We done? Jeez, what was that all about? The creature appeared to be human, but it left no trace of his existence, as though it were a phantom. Pretty sure that marks my body count, pretty sure the marks on my body count as traces? What? I'm pretty sure the marks on my body count as traces. Okay, so what about this hole? Staring into seemingly eternal blackness, I thrust both my hands into the fissure. Hey, what are you doing? There can only be one! No. The hole just vanished. What the hell did you do? I told Maxie and Horan everything. After a long pause, Maxie gave out a slight nod. Okay, well, I got no reason to doubt you after what I just saw. I agreed. I've seen some bizarre things in my life, but nothing like that. How are you feeling? Powerful. Oh, the mission's done, so you may as well rest up here while I check to see if the road's safe. I'll go replenish our water supply. Lilith, some sweets should perk you up. Help yourself. I get some sweets?
Your soul surges in your body.
Why are these worth so much? High quality. The man in black. Nah. I was resting in Zord Vaster Fissure when I thought I heard footsteps approaching. Moments later, a group dressed people, people dressed in black appeared. Perfect. The Astral Fissure is gone. I think the spy is the culprit. Or I think I spy the culprit. What happened here? I do not know. However, something feels off. Maybe something in our possession, in their possession. We must deal with it at once. You stay back. As the man in black readied his weapon, a chill ran down my spine. I felt a rush of bloodlust. I don't know what you are, but I know you possess unnatural power. Show it to me if you dare. I don't wanna. Oh, it's Grow. There we go. Not bad. The man relaxed his stance and put away his weapon, causing a stir amongst his allies. Are you certain? Is it really wise to let an outsider get away? I've obtained all the information I need. Let's ask him why he attacked. Let's go with that. Do you not see what has become of you? Hey, what's going on? Fall back. Sir. Sir. Maxie ran over, stared hard at me before speaking. You okay? What was their deal? What was with the weird group? Haran returned and he realized something was wrong. I found some water. Did something happen while I was gone? Yeah, Lilith was attacked by some freaky group. A freaky group? Like bandits? It didn't look like bandits. Well, at least everyone's safe. I think our way ahead's safe, but we should stay alert. Those freaks may come back. Actually, I really want you to leave the team, but I don't want to be evil to cause that to happen. The astral fissures beckon. Oh. But there's a shop and a currency exchange? Are you shitting me? Are you really shitting me right now? Do I have to worry about currency exchange? Both greetings and farewells were found in Dhaka, where Maxie's employer awaited us. Not a fan of that axe, but we'll see. Your opponents move more quickly. Defeat them all. Forgive me, but this is where I must take my leave. That's fine. Go away. Where are you off to in such a rush? Heard rumors of strange happening in my hometown of Yangguang. My brother is still there, and I worry for his safety. It's too bad, but I get it. It's been short, but a whole lot of fun. Take care. We didn't use you once. Safe journey to you too. Farewell. With a bright smile and a small bow, Haran left. Lilith, I have to report to my employer. You go and wait by my ship. Head to the docks. You can't miss it. I'll give you a cut of the reward there. See ya. Something tells me he doesn't show up. Hours pass. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? Let's go with that. What's going on? Oh, hey, Kiam. This weirdo just turned up. Says she's got business with Maxie. That's so. Guess that means Maxie trusts her. Looks that way. If the captain likes you, you must be pretty tough. So how about you show us how tough? They didn't even question it. They're just like, yeah. That's one. Nice hammer, bro. That's two. And that's 3. Maxie and his crew. That was a fine show, matey. Hey, I'm back! Where's the warm welcome for your captain? Welcome back, brother. Had us all worried. So what's the story with this landlubber? This crew is my savior. You gotta thank Lilith here for making sure our employer's happy. What did I say about looking for you leap, Maxie? Remember what happened the last time? Oh, quit your belly aching. It all worked out in the end, didn't it? Harsh words aside, Kian didn't really seem angry. He must be used to Axie's flights of fancy by now. So you know, my crew's my family. They look rough, but they're a good bunch. You said you were looking for a thing, and, astral fissure? As a man of my word, I'll help you. There you go again, leaping before you're looking. Ah, so what's this astral fissure business anyway? I'll tell you once everyone's here. I need the whole crew on board for this. Here's your share of the bounty, by the way. Money! Maxie handed me a bag of gold coins. It's gonna take a while to get ready, so what are you gonna do in the meantime? This town's got a lot of shops and some great places to eat. Why not check them out? So this is my first shopping venture, I take it. Look at that gold! You can now access shops in Dhaka, where you can buy goods and exchange currency. Exchange gold for food and weapons. Exchange gold and Soul Calibur 6's universe currency, soul points. 2 types of currency, gold and soul points. Gold can be saved in individual Libra and soul data slots. Cannot be used in other modes. Get more currency exchanges as needed. Universal currency for Soul Calibur 6 used to unlock features in museum, etc. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's get that weapons list. Proxy. Bonuses, plus 15% health. Damage bonuses limited. What does that mean? Sure, why not? Health recovered, 30%, encounter rate down, encounter rate up. Okay. Actually, is there more items? No, it just sorts them. Okay. Alright, enough of that. So, let's do Merchants of the Wetland. Why not? Merchant Guild in Dhaka was trying to repair a water gate, but progress was constantly being interrupted by bandits. They needed a guard. And who was I not to heed their request? Only reversal edges and their follow-up attacks are effective. Defeat all opponents. Okay, so reversal edges it is. I forgot to change my weapon. It's fine. The Bengali city of Dhaka lies on the edge of a wide tract of wetlands. While the port is lively with trade ships traveling the neighboring tributary Great Ganges River, development of a land route lags behind. Land route is merely a wooden path that stretches across the marshy expanse that surrounds the city. Points where it must cross a conflux of many twisting streams and canals are hard to reach and poorly maintained, which limits traffic. First time on a wooden road? Be sure to watch your footing. My client is a prominent merchant in Dhaka. The merchant guild he runs has hired me to guard over repair work on the road. Path ended abruptly at a large sandbar. It looked as though much of the bridge which should have been there had been washed downstream. Ugh, I didn't think the damage would be this bad. Well, get to work, everyone. Aye! Keep a sharp eye out for trouble. Everyone's scared of the bandits said to roam this area. I wonder who caused the damage. Flooding caused by a broken water gate last month caused trade to grind to a halt. However, brigands robbed and drove away the workers sent to repair the problem, so progress had been made. How does it look? Well, parts of the entire road were swept away, so we need to bring in lumber. It'll be 10 days at the earliest. I see. I was afraid that would be the case. Well, I have business in the city to tend to. Continue your work. Trouble came that night, not long after the merchant left. Here in search of more easy pickings? Looks like the brigands that had impeded the repair work had shown up. I stood against them. It was my job, after all. You're in our way. No shit. Will you let me switch my weapons now? The answer is probably no. Probably no. But that's okay. Lilith's got this. Let's go, Lilith. And again, I am gonna, like, after this playthrough, we're gonna go into, like, the story/arcade mode for everybody, which is my eventual goal. But I also want to create an evil character, so we're gonna do that as well. Damn. Wrecked. Oop, you got me. Alright, you got me again. And done. Ten days after I drove away the brigands, the repairs were complete, and the land route opened again. However, I had a feeling that the end of the story was yet to come. Does it continue? Dhaka has leveled up. The town has leveled up. Towns can be leveled up by assisting others via missions that become available as you progress through the story. As the town level up, its shops will be stocked with meta merchandise and its facilities will improve. So make sure you take on missions to help others. Okay. No, that's cool. Did the shop change? Also, why is my counter just off? I bet I have a good idea why. Yeah, that would explain it. Yeah, so nothing really changed. It's all the same. Okay. No, that's fine. Mercenaries. Man, this game tries super hard to open a single menu. You list some mercenaries who fight in your place. Oh. Oh. I can actually choose who fights. Dhaka, a city of trade and commerce, located a short distance upriver from the harbor. It wasn't that well known yet among travelers, but it was starting to carve a name for itself as a key point from the east-west trade routes. I wandered aimlessly through the crowded streets, where the hustle and bustle seemed to never cease. Head to the trading house. On the way to the trading house, an old man approached me. Hear about them qualifiers, kid? I beat them. The qualifiers? They were the people I encountered by the astral fissure. I nodded, and the man began to speak with growing excitement. Them qualifiers be traveling around doing good deeds, so he says. They fight demons, cure the sick, and do perform miracles wherever they go. Their leader's a right charitable person. Helps anyone who doesn't matter who. And qualifiers be shining a light in the world and be getting gloomier by day by day. So I do be gathering donations to support him. How much you gonna donate to the cause? Old man held out his hand, but I had to disappoint him. I didn't think too kindly about the qualifiers. There you are. Been looking for you. Captain's got something you'll want to hear. I nodded, and Maxie's crew member and I left together. Oi, where you going? I ain't finished. Bye, old man. You heard old Yang Wang? He's a port in Ming. Recently, no one's been able to get in or out of the port there. I heard. Info came from a reliable source. They say the place is covered in a red mist, and it might have had something to do with an epidemic or something. Been a lot of trouble with crime there, too. Horan said something strange was going on in Yang Wang. Yang Wang? Yang Wang Wang Wang? Judging by what we found out, there's a good chance an astral fissures appeared there. Horan. He was probably headed straight for the maelstrom. The thought chilled me to the bone, because I cared so much. We'll take you to Yang Wang if you like, quicker than going by land. I gratefully accepted Maxie's offer. Once preparations were complete, we were to meet at the ship. When the old man... Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can now explore different areas along the main route of your journey. Through exploration, you can discover missions, gain levels, and collect weapons to make your character stronger. Then move the cursor to select the area you want to explore. Maybe attacked by enemies on your way to your destinations, you will not automatically heal while traveling, so efficient use of weapons and food is essential. If you are defeated, exploration will end. All expenses will be deducted, and you will return to the area you started from. Remember to keep an eye on your health. There are numerous kinds of missions you can take on. These are main missions that revolve around the story. These are missions you will meet and battle against many different people. Of the missions that require you to fight, those categorized as story or quest missions can be played again from the player menu. However, after you complete these missions once, each subsequent completions will only award gold. Sure. Found Maxie in town talking to a man of rather small stature. The man was making exaggerated gestures and appeared to be asking Maxie for something. I waited for the end of the conversation before approaching Maxie. Oh, hey, Lilith. Asked about the man who had just left. Maxie had somewhat trouble looking on his face and began to explain. Him? He sort of had a job for me. That man's actually a pretty big deal, though you could never tell from the looks of him. He always stuck his neck out for me, so I really wanted to help him out. It's just... Maxie appeared to be unsure about whether he could accept the man's request, and he had matters his own to acquire attention. Seeing this, I offered my assistance. Really? That'd be great. Actually, with your help, we should be able to finish the job in no time. Alright, let's go. Petty thief, or so he thought. Teeth turned out to be murderers large for some time. Health depletes. Your opponent's health depletes over time, but their attacks absorb your health. Defeat them all. Okay. Along the way, I asked Maxie for details on the job. The suburbs of Dhaka had always had problems with crime, but recently there had been a string of grisly murders. Unwilling to let go any longer, the town guard got together and tried to handle things, but apparently none of them had come back. The old man's tearing his hair out right now and worrying things will get worse. Even though me and him know each other, I'm still kind of shocked he asked a pirate like me to take care of the bandits. Guess we better go. Suddenly a strange scream rang out, stopping us dead in our tracks. A figure jumped out from among the trees. Raw prey must kill. Heh, well, looks like we... Well, look what we have here. Wait, these aren't your run-of-the-mill bandits. People who appeared here were clearly wrong. They had a strange presence about them. Malevolent, glowing red eyes, and bestial snarls. So bandits are actually malfested, huh? That explains why the guards haven't come back. We better be careful, Lilith. Just like I planned. Oh no. Ow.
You've got no. Prepare to die. Fall. Keep still.
That was actually really close. Kinda wasn't expecting it to be that close. Phew, this is the first time I've taken on this many malfested. You're a real lifesaver, Lilith. Look down at the men we defeated. According to Maxie, malfested has started appearing all over the world about a year ago, wreaking havoc wherever they went. If what Zoslamel said before holds true, then it was possible I could have been among these malfested. Well, I guess we finished the job for now, but it real bad if more malfested showed up. Maybe we should let the old man know we ought to form a group of bodyguards just in case. And he better make sure they're strong. Whoever he hired would indeed need to be strong if they hope to take on any malfested. I nodded in agreement, then left.
Your soul surges in your body.
Because of course they do. Defeat an opponent with increased defense in the allotted time. Okay. Probably not ready to take on this fight, because if what they said was correct, I didn't recover health.
Lights out. It's over. Hi. This one. Lights out. Lights out.
That works. Did I acquire Lizard Man? Master Drona's invitation in hand, you went to see Warrior Tilak. When we met, he told me he was refraining from going into battle. Critical edges do more damage, and your soul gauge fills up more quickly. Lord Drona himself sent you to me? Unbelievable. Man who called himself Tilak cast an apologetic glance in my direction after he scanned the letter of introduction from Drona. To be honest, I don't have time to deal with a stranger wandering in from the dark. I may not be heading off to war with the soldiers. I'm still very busy. As if Tilak had issued a command, the man standing at attention on either side of me all readied their weapons in unison. I quickly readied mine as well. Hold! If I dishonored Master Drona's request, I'd be spitting in the face of my father and family. More importantly, from the looks of it, none of you could match this one in a fight. Lilith, was it? I found myself suddenly interested in you. With that, Tilak slowly rose. I shall accept your request for a duel. Now show me the techniques you've learned from Lord Drona. The basics of CQC?
Battle 1. Fight!
Why do you have such a... I don't even want to know.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die. Top. Fall. Eat steel. You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
Goodbye.
Fall. Eat steel.
Battle 2. Fight!
It's over. This one. Prepare to die. Fall.
He's wearing no clothes right now.
As if. Prepare to die.
You're not blocking this one. Bye-bye. Not only have you demonstrated great skill and fearsome techniques, but also incredible poise. I yield, great warrior, and I present you with this. Tealik gestured, one of his people brought over a package, which he handed to me. This weapon my father planned to present to Lord Drona, but I believe you, Lord Drona's disciple, are worthy to wield it. Wonder what kind of history there was between Tealik's father and Drona. As if he had read my mind, Tealik laughed. My father had somewhat of a rivalry with Lord Drona. Despite being elder and more skilled, my father knew that one day Lord Drona would overtake him, and that terrified my father. However, he vowed to be graceful in what he saw, as he saw his inevitable defeat. In his will, he bequeathed this weapon to Lord Drona as a token of respect, but now I want you to have it. Drona would be very, very happy to hear this. Damascus blade, huh? Sure. Why not? Just as I start. Bandit leaped out of the block of my path. No choice but to fight. Reduces your guard gauge more. I don't guard, so it doesn't matter. Fuck off. And it's just a bandit. Like, unless you said it was, like, Saitama fighting me with fists. And he's dead. I would hope so. Meat dumplings, high quality. Tamahagane of fire, high quality. That is one high-level rod. Holy shit. Vold the warrior. Ring outs disabled. Oh my god, look at that, man. I walked a long and winding road of the former capital of Axum with the intention of delivering Master Drona's message. The townsfolk directed me to Vold. Before long, I found myself at the rather old yet grand manor. Your reversal edge follow-up attacks do more damage. Defeat your opponent. Okay. Kingdom of Axum was throwing to emerge from Empire shores of the Red Sea. Now the kingdom lies in ruins, but its former capital still stands. When I arrived in Axum, I sought out the manor of Wold the warrior. Handed over the letter from Drona and asked the chance to duel. I was quickly led inside. I found myself facing an ancient man, a massive black panther lying at his feet. Behind him stood another man, likely his son. You are Drona's disciple? How dare you come here? Ah, restrain yourself, father. The livid old man lunged at me, kicking and screaming. His son leapt after him, quickly pinning the old man's arms behind his back. I apologize for not introducing myself, traveler. My name is Wold, and I am a friend of Drona's. This is my father, Aramayo, former Black Panther warrior. Wold explained the title of Black Panther warrior was bestowed upon Beastmasters whose Black Panther companions fought alongside them in battle. That scoundrel Drona stole my daughter from me. Never gave them permission to marry, and I'll never forgive him. You should get out of here. Looks like Drona and Aramayo were not the best of terms, but it couldn't just leave after coming this far. I asked Wold if there was any way we could spar, and he gave the strained laugh. Father, I will fight this disciple of Drona. If I lose, will you at least agree to speak with her? But know this, I do not intend to lose. Now face the might of Wold, Black Panther warrior. strange, but okay. With as fast as these fights are going, I'm just knocking them out left and right.
Battle 1. Fight! Too easy!
Prepare to die! As if! Die!
Battle 2. Fight!
Steel! See? Yeah! Prepare to die!
That's my first loss. That's fine, just curious.
You okay? Perish!
Ow.
Say your prayers! Come at me!
Prepare to die!
Alright, I've got to play smarter.
As if! Prepare to die!
You okay?
No! Damn, I'm dead.
Say your prayers! Come at me! The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Let's try that again, please. He nailed me with it. I don't know what the follow-up is, because... like, I didn't seem to be doing any more damage, and I wasn't landing them.
Battle 1. Fight! Got you!
I really...
Battle 2. Fight!
Prepare to die! Prepare to die!
You okay? Perish!
Damn it, this move takes so much of my health.
Say your prayers! Come at me! soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
It's very weighted against me because the fucking attack he does is way stronger than it should be. And it's just his ult. It's really it. It's like, give him an ult. Okay. Thanks, game.
One, fight! No way! This is it! Sword! This is it! Got it!
Jesus.
Battle 2, fight!
I think it's his level too, because he is level 40.
You're nothing. Yeah. Ha! You've got nerve. Prepare to die. Bow. Eat shield.
Sure, why not?
Final battle, fight!
Why does that do so much?
Don't waste my time!
Prepare to die. Prepare to die. As if. This one gonna hurt. This one gonna hurt. This one gonna hurt.
No! Oh, I needed one combo string.
Now lays here to rest.
Fuck. Alright. I can get this fight. Even if I am underleveled, I can get this fight. Fucking maxi moveset. Get out of here.
Battle 1, fight!
That was weird.
See? Yeah! Prepare to die.
And I wasn't actually trying to do the soul charge, but that's exactly what I got. And then I went for the attack and it was too far because I pushed him back.
You're nothing. Prepare to die.
Wow. That had to be right in front of his nose. I'm getting my butt kicked.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Fuck. I can get this. I'm not spending that much money and then just failing the expedition.
Battle 1, fight!
Yeah, reversal edge moves do more damage. Alright, sure. How about you let me land them? Oh, damn it. I get a good combo string going, and then all of a sudden it's just like, interruption. What are you talking about?
The soul of a warrior now lays here.
I'm not losing. I'm not letting it happen. And it's not even that he's a better fighter either. It's just that his fucking attacks are doing like umpteen million times more damage.
One. Fight.
Oh damn. I did not need to miss that. See, ring outs right here would have fucking won me the game 6 times over. Okay, that's one. That's one win. Oh god. That kick did so much fucking damage. I'm just gonna keep doing this because it works. Oh my god!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Like, I get it. Like, there were a couple of times he could have just knocked me the fuck out, but damn it. I got that close. I need to do more horizontals, and I know it, but those combo strings for them aren't great. Just a simple kick in my shins. No, 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 no. Damn it. I'm dead.
Say your prayers.
These hits, they do so much. They do so much damage.
Now lays here to rest.
And that's the thing, like, he's only getting like 10 hits on me at any one match. Me, I've got to get like 50.
Lights out.
Try this!
See? Yeah! Prepare to die! Bow! Eat steel!
Thank you. I didn't deserve that win, but I got it. Ow. So, notice the damage difference that he's doing to my attacks.
Prepare to die!
I kind of want to guard break you. Not even gonna lie. That combo string did a fourth of my health. Ugh. Nope, I win. At least that exchange. Critically acclaimed. Land 20 critical edges. Must be outside of training. Oh. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Again, I know where I fucked up. It's just... Wow! Just holy shit. And I can't chip him out. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, stop. No, stop. Please stop. Like, I'm doing 12 different combo strings in a battle, and it's fucking nuts. I guessed wrong once and my whole health bar is gone. About to say, please tell me he's in an attack animation.
That's it. Lights out.
There's nothing I could do. It's the perfect time to strike from that move, too. Like, if you manage to get that first strike and you're guarding it, it's fucking done. Because you just guard the rest of the string and then fucking knock me out. Ugh.
Battle 1. Fight.
I could change up her style, I guess, because there are better matches for this particular style, but I don't want to. Thanks, game. Thanks.
Battle 2. Fight.
Watch.
You are so lucky these fucking ring outs are off.
Prepare to die.
And I missed.
Prepare to die.
Let's do another one. Because why not?
That's it. Lights out. It's over.
Okay, thank God. I was worried that I got hit by that.
Final battle. Fight. Don't waste my time. Dare you?
Prepare to die.
I think I got rid of this whole charge, but I'm not sure. He's not glowing anymore, so I think I did it. What in... Oh my God. Is that free? Is that fucking free for him? Because... God damn it. He got that uppercut when I was on the floor.
Battle 1. Fight. This ends it.
Get, you gotta get back up, girl. You gotta get back up.
Battle 2. Fight. Say your prayers.
You know what? Just get a perfect on me, for fuck's sake. At this point, holy shit. Holy shit.
The soul of a warrior.
This is level 40 fuck.
Rest.
I can win this fight. I got so close. Twice. I got so fucking close. I'm not looking for a perfect. I'm just looking for the 2 victories.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, I figured out how to taunt.
Prepare to die!
Damn you! You'll pay!
No!
Perish!
Ugh.
Say your prayers! Come at me! Battle 2. Fight!
Idiot! Prepare to die! As if! Prepare to die!
Come on, game.
As if!
That was me dropping my guard because I was going in for an attack and it was too slow.
Here to rest.
Should have gone for the kicks. Fuck. And again, this is against a level 40 character while I'm level 9. So my health pool is not what it should be, and his is way higher.
Try again!
Damn it.
Prepare to die! As if! Watch!
What even?
Battle 2. Fight!
Lights out! See? Yeah! Prepare to die! Fall! Eat steel! See? Yeah! Prepare to die!
I missed it. I was too early,
The soul of a warrior now lays here to
but
rest.
that is an idea, because that does a quarter of his health. That move right there does a quarter of his health. I've got it. I've got a plan. Doesn't make this fight any easier, but I've got a fucking plan.
1. Fight!
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
This one! Lights out! Lights out!
Nope, you're done. This should do it. It really won't let me have it. It won't let me have it from a super. It really doesn't want to let me have it. Okay. Unless I'm really off on what I'm actually getting for damage numbers. Nope. Damn it. 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 There's half my health gone. Alright. Seems legit. And that's all it takes, is just one fucking combo string like that.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
Oh my god, really? Fuck.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
I've been going at this for way too long. And I get that it's a hard fight and I shouldn't be doing it this early, but I still... This is one of those things where I'm going to do it. Are you shitting me? I don't even know what that was. It's gonna be close. Okay. I cannot lose this next round. I've gotta win it. Oh shit!
Say your prayers. Come at me.
No.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
damn it. God damn it. If I had Cervantes' style, I could fucking crush this guy, no problem. Like, there are so many other styles that counter his so hard. Just had to use Calyx, didn't I? Just had to use it. That's the problem with being that up close, because he fucking 360-degree turns on me. I'm gonna miss it because he didn't stand up. Like, if I can get him on that first strike and then get him in the fucking juggle, I can go off of that. The problem is he blocks at just the right time, especially near the end of his life.
Battle 1. Fight!
What is... Oh my god. What is that fucking move that does a quarter of my health? What is that move? And I know Maxie's style. I know it. That was me dropping my guard at the wrong moment.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
It didn't matter because I want the first round win anyway, but fuck. And I know I can do this. I know I can fucking do this. It's just a matter of getting it done. I'm a little run down, to be honest. And, oh, well, I hit it, but... I hit it, but I didn't get the full super, which fucking cost me the round. Again. God, why are there no ring outs? Why you do this game? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
The soul of a warrior now lays
Fuck.
here to rest.
Fuck! That's all I can say. Fuck! 40 minutes into this fight.
Battle 1. Fight!
I had to do it, didn't I? I had to fucking do this mission. I had to fucking go in for it. I couldn't wait. Had to do it now. I do like a challenge, don't get me wrong, but fuck. I'm doing stupid things at the wrong time. Please land it. Okay. Come on, run in. Run in. Run in. Run in. Run in. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, that kick was close to my nose. Come on. Come on, run in.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
That was a good combo string to land. I just don't want him getting his super. That's the thing. Good. Fuck. Jesus. You have great skill, understanding well the flow of battle. Drona indeed has a skilled disciple in you. Wold, why didn't you use your partner? You know the answer to that, Father. She's still a kitten. Don't tell me you held back because... Father, enough. That attitude is why she ran off with him in the first place. And I'll have you know, I helped him escape. What? You... To all of you. Furious old man stomped out of the room. Next day, Wold saw me in the port. I apologize for yesterday. For the record, I didn't hold anything back in our fight, and my father knows that. Whenever it comes to my sister, he... Wait! Aramayu strode toward me, his panther walking in step behind him like a shadow. Father, no more quarreling, please. I want to give this to that scoundrel Drona and to my daughter. With trembling hand, Aramayo gave me a thick stack of letters. There we go. Many of them had yellowed with age. Perhaps he thought to send them out for years, but never worked up the nerve. And also here, for you. It's a weapon passed down to the family since ancient times. I apologize for troubling you. Take this and go in peace. Accepted the letters and the weapon. Thank the two warriors. I must say I'm shocked. Did not see that coming. If you ever stop the Axiom again, come visit as a disciple of Drona. You are family to us. Which is strange.
Your soul surges in your
I better get like 16 levels from that. I get 1. course I get one. Of course I do. What? Well, it's good to see you, Lith. How are you faring? After a long absence, Wold happily invited me to his house. His Black Panther companion looked much bigger than I had remembered it. Offered me coffee, told him about the travels we've sipped. A break from battle, huh? Oh, I just remembered. Did you want to try your hand against warriors of different local tribes? It's a harsh land, made them fierce fires. Told them about you, and they all seemed interested in your story. I'll write a letter of introduction, so give it a try. Make sure you're good and ready. I'm a little worried. Coffee. Let's go ahead and end that expedition for now. In search of strength. Hong Yu. Village of the Winds deity. The priestess of the winds. Actually, I kind of want to do that. Let's do it.
Warrior stands in your way.
Bandit leapt out of nowhere to block my path. I had no choice but to fight. Opponent moves more quickly, and my food... Low attack damage plus 25. Combo damage plus 25. Okay, we can just do the standard. That almost took me a second. Got a rapier out of that. And pork kakuni. Oh, that one's beautiful. Visiting an island whose inhabitants are said to possess unusual powers. Gentle breeze caressed my face as I climbed a hill. At its peak stood Plata, her beautiful silver hair a sight to behold. Opponent's attacks absorb your health. Defeat all opponents. Yeah, let's just do that. Ringhouse disabled again. I heard a voice of the island home of the ancient tribe blessed with special powers. A light breeze accompanied me on the way to the village. As I climbed a hill, I cast eyes upon on the top. The young girl was standing there, her face upturned to catch the sun. I called out to her, and she replied with a voice as clear as the blue sky. Okay. My name is Plata. I'm a priestess of the winds in the village of the wind deity. I know you've come from afar, but I'm afraid our village is not accepting guests for the present. When I asked her why, she dropped her gaze. The lady priestess of the wind has collapsed. Her life hangs on a thread. Thus, at any that may stir the winds of our village must be turned away. Silence lingered in the air. To break it, I asked who this last priestess of the wind was. Our people worship the winds and have given birth to the line of priestesses blessed with special powers. I am barely fit to call myself one of them. She explained the mystical abilities of her people faded each generation, leaving most priestesses of the winds with only a fraction of their ancestors' power. One girl, however, had been blessed with unprecedented power. She may be the last true priestess of the winds, so we named her the Last. One day, the winds of the west brought us terrible portents. And a great affliction propelled the last priestess. Now she lies unconscious, wandering the ways to the brink of death. I may ask you, traveler, did you come from the west? If you know what happened, I beg you to tell me. She can only be talking about one thing, the evil seed. I explained everything I knew about it. So it was this evil seed. Even the elders said there had been never sensed anything like it before. I looked up to the sky, her eyes troubled. After a few moments of thought, she once again dropped her gaze to look at me. Traveler, my duty here is to quell the dark spirits. Their power grows daily since that portentous day. I must remain, but it is far too dangerous for you to stay here any longer. It was then I realized the wind had ceased. Twisted beings writhed in stagnant air, were closing in on us. I raised my weapon to defend Plata. You're talking about Talum, right? Wind! I love that girl. She's so good. Talum's great. Thank you, 10% damage increase. Not gonna lie, that ogre didn't do much. It's all ogre. Nice scythe.
You're not getting away.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Eat steel.
Thank you. You are surprisingly strong. And that power, the breeze rages around you. Are you somehow connected to the evil seed? Seems she's learned much about me during the fight. Perhaps her abilities as a priestess weren't as modest as she thought. Yet the power that flows through you is still pure, unstained by good or ill, possibly swirls around you. Yet I sense that you are not evil. No, not yet. As I said, we are unable to welcome guests at present, but you should come to this island again. Please visit us. Plata bowed deeply and descended the hills toward her village. Might as well do it. Windelly, once again with Plata of Saint Hill, was pleased to hear she remembered me too. Stage is slippery, making you trickery to move around. But I can still knock her ass off. Alright. On my way back to the village of the Wind Deity, Plata was again atop the hill where we first met her. Her eyes closed. She noticed me, walked over with a smile. I asked her what she'd been doing. Same as before, listening to the wind's whispers, seeking news of imbalance and great events. Part of my training, on the way to hone my powers as priestess of the winds. Last time we met, she detected the presence of malevolent spirits. These priestesses must have supernatural abilities. I would love to take you to my village, but I have something to ask you first. Apparently the village was holding a wind divination ritual in 2 days. Plata was performing a sword dance to honor their gods, but she was feeling nervous. It is less of a dance and more of a practical demonstration of my skills. Our village style is not just for show, after all. However, I learned so much by practicing it by myself, so I was wondering if you would help me. Looked a little flustered and nervous, but if it was just practice, I'll no harm in helping her. You're a good person. Now let's begin. Winds, hear me. I dedicate this dance to you. Does she have the same style as Talon? Maybe?
Battle 1. Fight! Ring out!
Okay.
Battle 2. Fight!
Let's go. It's over.
Ring out!
I knew that was going to happen. But did she fall off too?
Fight!
Prepare to die.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Just the tip. And I fell off first.
The soul of a warrior.
Yeah, I
is
know.
here
Shut
to
up, game.
rest.
I get it.
Battle 1. Fight!
Lights out. It's over. Watch.
Thank you. She did it herself.
Battle 2. Fight!
Prepare to die.
How? Damn, 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 damn.
Final battle. Fight!
I like that. Oh no! Whoop. It's basically designed for ring outs. Practice was over. Plata led me to her village. Finally, I'm starting to feel confident about the ceremony. Thank you so much. The winds must have guided you to me. Tell you about my cousin Talim. Oh my god, your cousins? She just began practicing sword dance. I want to be a great role model for her. Thinking of her cousin. A slight miles curved Plata's lips. Ritual is the day after tomorrow. Do come and watch. I'll tell the elders you'll be there. 2 days later, despite the rather simplistic affair, the event showed how devoted the villagers were to their faith. Plata walked alone to the center of the ring, and the dance began. Her movements were beautiful, graceful, and her sword sung through the air, whipping up a breeze around her. As her dance ended, she sent a gust of wind, fresh wind in my direction, and swirled around me before fading into the distance. Ritual ended shortly after. I searched for Plata to say my farewells, but she was nowhere to be seen. I eventually found her on the hilltop where we first met. Forgive me. Plata's cheeks were wet with tears. I'm the priestess of the winds, and I have much to do before the last priestess of the wind regains her strength, but I'm not strong enough. At the end of my sword dance, I sent the wind to you. I should have cleansed you of all the darkness you bear, but I failed. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She hastily wiped them away. I wanted to lessen your burden. Stayed by her side till she regained her composure. The sun had begun to set, slowly turned the hill, glorious mirage of red and orange. Thank you for coming to watch the ritual, Lilith. If you visit again, I'll introduce you to Talon. Okay. Capture the pepper thieves. Vast quantities back pepper. One of the farm owners had a request for me. Opponent moves more quickly, but receives more damage from throws. Nice. I could use these items. Thieves have been stealing black pepper farm. I accept your request to apprehend them. Wait quietly in the field for a few hours before several sets of footsteps approaching. As I stood to challenge him, one suddenly attacked me from behind. Oh, that's not good. Do I start off poisoned? That used to be a thing in this game. It's like, yeah, you're poisoned, and by the way, you have to fight 10 enemies. It's like, your attacks do a lot more damage, though, because the poison, while killing you, gives you attack strength.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, I did heal. Is it just the one bandit? I guess it would have to be, wouldn't it? Backbreaker! Delivered the thieves to the farm's owner. They were, in fact, laborers who had been worked there. The owner was clearly pleased, gave generous amount of the expensive spice. Generous amounts. While traveling through a port town, I saw an elderly man being threatened with a brute taking a map from him. Reduced attack power, you knock each other back when neither of you lands a hit. Interesting. Strolling on our peaceful sea, quarreling coming from one of the piers. Old man, give me the map already. You should not be so eager for death. Ruffian, shut up already unless you want me to take the map off your corpse. Searched for the source of the shouting, saw a large, burly man threatening an elderly gentleman. It seemed the burly man had noticed me and turned to glare in my direction. Who are you? You looking for some treasure too, huh? Please, young one, move along. You shouldn't be involved with this man or me. The elderly gentleman seemed surprisingly calm, but I could let this rough and defenseless old man ready my weapon. The weird thing about this is there are going to be some weapons that I'm going to use that should cleave people in two. Right now I'm using a stick. I'm using a stick. Wow. That was huge. Like, he went soaring. Wow. Just like, here, take this. I like some of these little things that they add. Damn you all, remember this, you hear me? You'll get what's coming to you. Man fled town, cursed me as he went. Thank you, young one. I tend to get harassed by scoundrels like him quite often because, well, you know. You aren't interested in that. Normally, I'd let him scream and shout and then turn the tables on him if they grow violent. Asked the old man why people were after him. Long ago, a friend and I braved ancient ruin and such fabulous treasures. The price I paid for my foolish courage was my leg. Lives of all my friends. The curse, that horrible place took all of them. Even though I escaped my life, the curse hounds me still. Often greedy fools come at me and demand the map in the hopes that they can claim the ruin's riches. Pain grimaced on the man's face spoke horrors he had seen. I would know better than anyone its terrible fate that await all who go to the accursed place. I would not wish upon anyone, even the men like the one you just chased off. However, old man studied me thoughtfully. Exhaustion and pain were etched in the lines of his face, but a fierce resolve burned in the depths of his eyes. It is time. Reached his coat, withdrew an old ragged parchment, he held it out, offering it to me. Take it. We've only just met, but adventure's interesting, telling me that you're the one destined to have it. Of course, I can't guarantee you'll survive, or even if the tales of the treasure are true. However, I'm tired, so very tired. I want to see this in the hands of a strong one, strong enough to bear it, and forget everything that happened. With that, the old man turned and slowly staggered off towards the end of the pier. Cursed ruin and a hidden treasure. It all sounded so impossible. Still something told me that I must pursue this mystery wherever it led me. So there's like little side plot things. Oh. No misfortune too difficult. Complete 10 secondary missions of Libra to Soul. Ooh, skeleton. Skeleton. Fortune's burden, the ruins. I had found the hidden ruins in the forest. I was about to discover the truth behind the curse that terrified the elderly man, so defeat all opponents with a time limit. Swordsman, swordsman, swordsman. Okay. A bunch of skeletons. The map the old man entrusted me pointed to the forest, deep inside of which were cursed ruins, treasure hid. By the time I arrived at Fort Jejo, the day had already grown dark. As soon as I entered the forest, I felt like I was being watched. That feeling only grew as I followed the map towards the ruins. Suddenly, my watchers revealed themselves. Held the lantern up, countless skeletons came into view, shuffling their way towards me through the trees. Some of them looked ancient, while others seemed quite fresh. I sensed a familiar evil emanating from the shambling corpses. This must be the curse the old man had mentioned. With every moment that passed, more skeletons gathered around me. I needed to destroy them before I was completely surrounded. Skeletons. Skeleton warriors. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ah. That's one. Does my timer go up? That was 70 seconds. I can't laze about, I know that. Timers are really strict sometimes. Nope, it's a full timer. That's it. At least my health regenerates. Wow, okay. Let's try that again.
Warrior now lays here to rest.
These guys are not fucking around. Also, I try to kick and I shouldn't have tried to kick. Got a little more time. Do I get full health back is the other question. The answer is probably no, but let's see. These boys are no joke. A little bit. Alright, Yoshimitsu, what are you doing here, boy? Okay. I may not win this again, but that's okay.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
He's already dead, but it's okay.
Oh. Eat deal.
That would do it. That's a good ending stream. Oh, my head. How long I fought, I couldn't say. With the last skeleton fell, the sky was already glowing with the dawn of light. Or light of dawn. There we go. I blinked, realizing the ruins I saw were right before me. Exhausted, I dragged myself forward, following a flight of stairs downward into the earth. Stairs led down to a vast chamber. Cast my light around the room, revealing a terrifying mural covering the entirety of one massive wall. The mural showed a figure standing proudly atop a mountain of corpses, holding a massive axe with a single eye embedded in it. Countless bizarre symbols were carved everywhere, each of them emanating the same dark energy as the skeletons had above. An altar loomed in the center of the chamber, surrounded by ancient vases. I tried lifting one and found it to be extremely heavy. I broke open the vase's seal to find it stuffed to the brim with jewels and gold. So many had come seeking this vast fortune and paid for it with their lives. The old man had come out of it alive, but he was forever changed. I began to feel the malevolent weight of this place press upon me. Thinking of the army of dead that was in this disturbing meal, I now know why the old man had said he wanted to forget it all.
Your soul surges in your body.
Impervious Heliodor. Story time. All aboard. There you are. We're already here. Raise the anchor. We're leaving port. I thank Maxie again for all his help. Don't worry about it. Take a load off. Enjoy the ride. We really don't go far. Intrepid merchant Thomas. Coming across a young man arguing with the pirates. I was gathering information for port time. His name was Thomas. The stage is slippery, impairing movement. Low attacks do more damage to both you and your opponent. Why not? I do 50% more damage now. Information by the docks. Notice the sailor staring at the mouth of the harbor, perturbed look on his face. That merchant ship is in real trouble. Shifted my attention to the harbor, where I saw a European merchant on the collision course with a small galley. Asked the sailor why the galley wasn't taking evasive maneuvers. Pilot that merchant ship is probably in cahoots with the crew of the galley. Truth is, the galley's a pirate ship. Oh, would you look at that? They crashed. What a shame. But the merchant ship and galley, despite heavily damaged by the impact, managed to make it to the docks without sinking. A young European man stepped off the merchant ship and was quickly surrounded by brawny men. That was disrespectful of you guys. Although I guess we crashed into each other, so it's both our fault. Come to think of it, where is my pilot? Oh, I get it now. He's one of your buddies. He made sure our ships ran into each other. What the hell did you just say? How dare you care something like that? Oh my, it looks like a real pickle, doesn't it? Let's see. The young merchant surveyed his surroundings before fixing his gaze on me. Hey, you there, would you mind giving me a hand? Pirate turned angry faces in my direction. So you're in this guy's side, huh? You're both dead meat. Thanks for calling me into your little charade. That'll work. That'll work.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
That was my fault. I kept trying to back away from it too, but I was running too quickly. I should have just stayed in with the guardrails. Of course, I get close, I fall off. He gets close, he stands right back up and gets away from it. I see how it is. Like his head was over the ledge and it's just like, nah, he's fine. Oh my, you're quite strong, aren't you? Thanks for the help. The name's Thomas. I'm a merchant in the Netherlands who's scouring the world for Sea treasures. Unseen treasures. Netherlands, rising power whose ships seen all across the seven seas. As you can see, my prized vessel isn't fit to sail in the current state. Worse, I'm in no position to pay for the repairs. Would you be able to help me out? Of course, I'll reward you later and make investment worth your while. What do you say? Cheerful haughtiness to him, he was glimmering with strange, yet enticing charm. Sure. Thank you kindly, friend. I'll head straight to the notary and get them to issue promissory note right away. Didn't seem like an untrustworthy fellow, so I told him there was no need for a promissory note. After a brief yet friendly conversation, we parted ways. I'm well known for being a man of my word, so rest assured you'll see a nice return on your investment. I hope so. Although you did ask me to fight 3 people. Gazed out at the beauty of the Pacific Ocean. Took a breath of fresh sea air, humming to himself. Maxie looked pleased to be on the water again. Ah, nothing beats the wind and the waves. You know, I was born in Ryukyu Islands, where you need a boat to get anywhere. But the sea's always a joy, no matter where you sail. Ha! You'll never change your tune, or you'll change your tune once you get over the seasickness. I won't ask about his fighting style. Cut a long story short, I want to be free to travel the world. Before my father passed away, he told me to go out and sail the 7 seas, live life with no regrets. When I first set sail, I understood what he meant. This world is huge, there's so many things to see and do. My journey's just getting started. Winds have changed, the sky's looking nasty, the sea's gonna get rough. Yeah, those clouds mean trouble. We're gonna have to weather it. Get ready for a wild ride. Normally I'd play it safe, but we're short on time. In for a penny, in for a pound, I say. Interesting. Maxie and Quam were right to be apprehensive. Our ship headed straight into a storm, and after being buffeted by the wind and waves, we were grounded, pondering our next move. Your opponent's counter hits do more damage. Defeat them. What are we gonna do, brother? You ain't got the materials to fix the ship. Brother, some merchants are being attacked on the other side of the hill. Gotta be bandits. What? We gotta do something. Lilith helps us out. You're out of luck, Kong Wang. This is as far as you go. Yes, you're one of Lin Pei's stooges. You need a better disguise. Your weapon and stance betray you. Doesn't matter, you're still going to die. Gormless brat. You think you can beat me? Hold it! Oh ho ho! Good timing. This fiend wants defenseless old me dead. Please help. Give it to me, old man. You stand back. No idea what you face, stranger. Prepare to die. Of course. They always want a piece. Hopefully I don't get countered. But from what I understand, that will probably be exactly what he tries to do. What I really want is to get a weapon that's just unblockable at all times. Unblockables are great. It's like, you have a percentage chance of your attacks being unblockable. And I'd be like, alright, that's fine.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
Watch.
It's such a basic and simple move set that it just works. You really gotta get me out of a tight spot here. Such skill. Maxie, my friend, I owe you and your companion my life. Do I know you? No, but I know you. I'm something of a dealer of information. I introduce people and mercenaries and bodyguards. So I keep my ears open for tales of capable fighters. Rumors of you and your crew's exploit, Maxie, are 10 a penny. Right. I think I'm gonna regret helping this guy. He's kind of creeping me out. Is that ship yours? Yes. Ho ho. As thanks for your help, allow me to lend you my services, free of charge. Calculating look in the merchant's eyes was a little disconcerting, but there was no reason for him to turn him down. The ship ran aground in a storm yesterday, so I'd appreciate a little help with the repairs. Consider me at your service. However, yeah, people want you dead. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye on you. In which case, please escort me down to the town near here. It's not far. Ho ho ho. Gotta watch the ship and get started on repairs. Do me a favor and go with him. Any more bad guys show up, you know what to do. Keep going, you should find Yang Wang before long. I wanted to get to Yang Wang as quickly as possible, and Maxie said the repairs of the ship would keep him from moving for some time, so I agreed to accompany Kong Wang. Yes. You look like the strong sort. Grateful for your assistance. Okay, watch yourself out there. Next time we meet, I swear I'll show you how fun sailing can be. In the meantime, stay savvy and say hello to Haran for me. Haran! Our negotiation finished, accompanying Hong Wang to his tavern, bustling place for people offering their service and negotiating potential customers. Sarah met a rather eccentric fellow. How much further now? My shop is just over there. By shop, I mean, well, it's more of a tavern than anything. As I mentioned, I'm what you'd call a middleman. I connect people who want something done with the people who can do it. You could say my merchandise is people. Ho 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 ho. I'm safe to say I didn't trust him. I bet he wanted to appraise potential merchandise when he asked for a bodyguard. It may not be a palace, but make yourself at home. Hey, old man. What do you have here? New blood? Indeed, and quite skilled. Yes. Perhaps even more so than you, Mitsurugi. Oh, is that so? Hello there, stranger. My name is Hishiro Mitsurugi. And I'm feeling bored. How about a friendly match? Fuck. Mitsu is not the one I really want to fight. And these guys are tough. course, Maximilian's also doing Soul Calibur 6, but I bet she's doing multiplayer matches. And I'll get there, I guess. It's just for right now.
Battle 1. Fight! Let me see what you can do.
Oh my god, I knocked him flat.
Battle 2. Fight!
Alright. Not bad. We'll get along just fine. Yes, you really are skilled, aren't you? Mitsurugi here is the best warrior, and that's no lie. No, the fires here are a match for me, so I was invigorated to spar with someone of your caliber for a change. Lilith here has some business in Yangwang. Yangwang? What a coincidence! So do I! I've saved enough coin here to continue, so I was thinking of catching a boat there to Japan. What good fortune! Let's head to Yangwang together. Always better to have some company on the road. Yes, It would be a shame to lose you, Mitsurugi. I'm going to have to rethink my plans. Thanks for all your help, Lilith. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Of course, the merchant's word is his honor. Ho 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 ho. Oh, a new year, huh? Why not? Across the seas to the east, a small island country named Japan. Mitsurugi is what they call a samurai from those parts. I left my homeland and searched for a legendary sword called Soul Edge. I'm a warrior sworn to the sword. I wanted Soul Edge to help prove that a blade can be stronger than any Tanegashima. However, I never found it. Bah, a dog chasing his tail is more luck than I. I don't want to ask about Soul Edge. It's the name of our for rifles in Japan. Even the lowest soldiers can become a force to be reckoned with if they have one of them. The weapon isn't what makes the warrior a warrior. When I return home, I hope to prove this. I shall abandon my search and consider my journey valuable training. Many strong warriors exist throughout the world. If I had stayed in Japan, I would never have known this. But I don't know if ships have been sailing from Yangwang. Old man says something peculiar is going on over there, but he's not especially trustworthy, so why do you wish to head back there? I told him the commotion in Yangwang was probably caused by the appearance of an astral fissure, and I sought the power of the fissures. Astral fishies? Never heard of them. Still, the direction we head is the same, so I shall join you. You have nothing to fear with me near. Mitsurugi gave a hearty laugh. The road was ahead was long. We were continuing to camp on the way. His company was welcome. There's that dream again. Hey, wake up! You're screaming in your sleep. It was noisy, so I kicked you until you woke up. Everything okay? I explained to him that if I didn't absorb the power of the astral fissures, I would die. Honestly, your whole tale is hard to swallow, but I can tell something's got you jumpy, at least. Very well, Tamami, we hasten our pace. It had been longer than I realized since I last absorbed the power of an astral fissure. I needed to get one quickly. With a growing sense of urgency, I continued my journey. Stopped off a village along the way, hoping to find some information on Yongwang and the gathered supplies. Welcome, welcome. You not look well at all, Lilith. Eat heartily, get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead? True warriors must be prepared to fight. Prepared to fight at all times, yep. So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast. Intend to go to Yongwang, but you heard things are rough there. Do you know anything? Mentioned Yongwang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped. I hear things there are quite bad. A number of people were attacked, and they got caught with the culprit. Turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon, more and more people began acting strangely. The killings resumed, and bodies began to pile up. That's when the panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most prosperous town in the area. Some of its residents have even fled here in our tiny hamlet. It's worse than I expected. Is the astral fissure responsible? My fear of Horan's safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that I was capable of looking after him myself. Here the area around Yongwang seems teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I can say this for your own safety. Turn back. Your concern is appreciated, but my friend has no intention of turning tail. Isn't that right? Now to the grinning Mitsurugi, but the knees swelled in my stomach. Sharp pains in my head showed no sign of letting up either. She has come just as expected. Because the astral fissure, I assume. How do we respond? It's too soon to act. Stay your hand. She may be Aswell's creature, and do you say we should merely stand by? You disapprove of my decision? Track Aswell is your priority. Besides, she seemed to be heading to Yongwang. We can assess the threat there. Understood. Very well. Murderer. Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yongwang isn't much farther. We can rest when we get there. What's that? Help! A man was running towards us in the direction of the town. Seemed pretty terrified. He's gonna kill me! Help! I don't want to die. Dark figure appeared behind the man, moving with preternatural speed. Preternatural? Preternatural? In the blink of an eye, the figure mercilessly struck down the defenseless man. Yarg! Dark creature noticed us, waved fury and bloodlust, sent sickening chill down my spine. Without hesitation, he righted my weapon. Oh no! Horan! And that's when I realized it was Horan. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like embers. His face was twisted into a menacing snarl. Blood covered his tattered clothes, barely concealing bulging muscles, which looked more like those of monsters than the well-trained fighter. There's no trace of Horan's calm demeanor and ready smile, but it was, without a doubt, him. Curse you! His voice was a bestial growl. A mad grin broke across his face. He licked the blood from his weapon. He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran toward Yongwang. So that's one of these mad townsfolk, huh? Vicious. The man Horan matters lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. What's wrong? Still in shock, I explained everything to Mitsurugi. I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I fought many warriors in my time, so I can tell. He gloried in that kill. He's that far gone, a doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. What had happened to Horan? I thought back to what Zasalamel had told me. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it or turn them into a malfested. It was likely that Horan had been transformed into a malfested by the astral fissure in Gongwang. While I stood there lost in thought, a young man appeared and approached us. Excuse me, do you know my brother by any chance? Must have been talking about Horan. Looking closer, I saw that young man had a look of a martial artist to him. My name is Hao Yu. That murderer, Horan? Hao Ran is my brother. Ho Yu knelt down next to the corpse of the man from town. He's become something terrible. After a silent prayer, Ho Yu slowly stood up. Now I felt with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop Haran. So I have a favor to ask of you. Judging by his stride, Hao Yu was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Been a while since I fought anything. Please forgive me for interrupting your journey. This was our journey. I asked him what happened to Hao Ran. My brother returned from his journey. How can I explain it? It all began when he volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that had appeared. Apparently, he'd seen something similar in his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. With each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day, he just left. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. After that, well, you saw it for yourself. He became a monster. Soon, many others became like Horan, they began slaughtering each other. However, no one could match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd see training used for such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent. Then Hyo-Yu looked down at me, his eyes filled with determination. I practically worshipped my brother. He was also noble, kind, and strong. He would help anyone who needed it, without hesitation. That's why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him, end his suffering. Hao-Yu's injury was no doubt affecting his ability to fight, but his will remained strong. I searched hard for another way, be it through medicine, magic, anything, but every road led to failure, and nothing I could do helped. None in Huangming, who suffered the same fate as my brother, could be brought back either. Filled with pain, his grim acceptance of the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way. In Lang Sheng Su, where my brother and I studied, people spoke of a legendary old man who may know how to resist this evil. But the stories about him were always vague, and besides, it would take many a day simply to reach the temple. None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yangwang will become a ghost town. And my brother's sins are already too many. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. Hao-Yu's voice trembled slightly when he spoke. Thank you again for agreeing to help. Must be fate for an acquaintance of my brother to show up during these dark times. For eyes so young, they seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I, too, would have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. Decisions. Fallen victim of manifestation, I had to decide what I had to do. You have reduced health and your opponent has increased attack power. Okay. This is the forest where he said he would find Horan. Here's where my brother and I used to train. First, eerily quiet. However, I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every move. You came. Horan stepped out from the shadows. Draw your weapons. I thirst for blood. Horan breathed erratically. Like a possessed beast, his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment. Stop all this already, please. Give it up. You cannot stop me. I was shocked and sad to see what Horan had become. I had asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this, and he froze. He may have looked like a decent human being, but I always knew that was not so. A dark shadow dwelled in my heart. I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, to know the ecstasy of tearing into flesh. These were the ravings of a madman. I trained my body and mind to keep the darkness within from escaping. But the stronger I became, the stronger the conflict within me grew. Why did I seek strength? Why? Why? I knew why. Horan. Horan readied his weapon and let out a terrifying howl. You think yourself a true warrior? Then prove it. Show me the darkness that lurks inside you.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
You're not. Prepare to die.
Game over. Okay, never mind. He has more health than I thought. Part of the soul of Keelik. Horan lay on the floor, defeated. My head throbbed, the world spun. I wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the astral chaos. I had to decide what to do about Horan. Mercy! Sharp rap to the head, I knocked Horan out. Horan! Despite everything, I couldn't bring myself to kill him. Lilith. As long as there was hope, I had to try to save him. Carrying the unconscious Horan, we made our way to Horyu's retreat.
Your soul surges in your body.
Long road to Shang Tsung Su is long, or the road to Ling Shang Su is long. We should prepare well. This fool could go wild again at any moment. Perhaps we should tie him up. Hoyu, help me prepare for the journey ahead. Even Mitsurugi did his part. Left to retreat to find horses. My head throbbing with pain, I thought about Huang Wang heading to Lang Shang Su, mean giving up the astral fissure. Suddenly, I heard a voice behind me. What do you intend to do with the outsider? Man dressed in black standing in striking distance, hadn't even noticed his approach. Perhaps you don't have anything to do with it. Never mind. Must have taken a leave of your senses to attempt to help an outsider. Thing is no longer human, its mind is not its own. How do you plan on traveling in company with such a rabid beast? Let's make a deal. I have medicine that will temporarily suppress the evil gnawing at the heart of this outsider. It is yours if you agree to meet me at a place of my choosing after you finish your task. This medicine will only suppress the evil temporarily. It cannot restore this outsider to what it once was. Something you must do. To find a ruined castle. The secret lies there. Oh, and come alone. Do you not understand that you are but one of many who seeks it? Make haste. Man simply vanished. Now employ the services of Young Wing's recruitment agency. There you'll find a wide selection of mercenaries to hire for gold. If you run into a difficult mission, consider employing the services of a mercenary. NPCs that can help you on the missions. Contracting mercenary will fight in the place of the player for one mission. Contracting mercenary before starting a mission, pressing start, select mercenary, select the character you wish to use. Fight your opponent before you. If they win, you beat the mission. However, if they lose, you'll still have to fight as normal. You can supply mercenaries with weapon and food you have collected. This lets you put weapons that don't match your style in good use. Alright. I think I want to call it there. So, yep, that's where we're at right now. And, yeah, we'll continue this on next time. And then later we'll start doing Soul Chronicle, which will be basically everybody else. And that'll do it. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. This has been Reaper 102388. And join me next time, and we'll try to finish off Libra of Soul, but it may be a long time. Because these seem like it's a long, long thing to do. Basically an adventure mode, and I'm fine with that, just whew. Once we actually jump into story, which will be later on, that'll be a little more fun, but that's okay. I'm having an okay time with Libra of Soul. It's usually got like some high-end gear once we get through it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you all later. Bye.